Oh, right. Get bloody going, shall we? Come on, you bloody daft. It's a pain in the old cherub. Is the daft to start up. Don't like it. Don't like starting up. The ignition pleases its bloody self when it won't start up. It's a thorn in my side. Oochie goochie diddle dee-do tato too. Right, let's get the hell out of here, shall we? Good afternoon, me old spotted cactuses, dinkles and popty pins, and how the devil are you? I hope you're well. You're joining me here at a place called Kirriemuir, up in Scotland. This is a public road we're coming out on. Now, I've come in from behind me, which is a route that the log wagons take. I could get in, no bother, but it's very tight in places and going down to single track. Plus this is pretty much a one way now coming out of here. So I'm not going to turn around and go back that way, because if I meet one coming in, job's knackered. This is a public road now, some mirrors, seatbelts on, how it's coming on. If I meet one coming to the way, job's knackered. So what I'm going to do, I came here a couple of weeks ago and I came out this way, I turned left. The very first time I came here, the first time I came here, I'm pretty sure I've been here once before with Jenkins, a long time ago. But anyway, the first time I came here with these lot the other week, it's a couple of weeks ago, I came down past that road I've come in on, and I went that way into Kirriemuir.
400 yards.
This is tighter than it's tighter than a submarine door. Tighter than a submarine door, lad. So I came in from this way and I turned left down this road. Fella told me to the week, don't go out that way, it's tight. I said, I know, I've come in that way. Oh, you've done well then. I said, aye, grand, thanks. So he told me to go out this way and turn left, which I did. I turned left. However, if you follow your nose and follow the signs for the A90, you end up in a world of shit, because it does spit you out on the A90, but it wants you to cross 4 lanes of traffic across the bloody A90 to then go south. It was a pain in the arse. It took me about 15 minutes to get across till I found a lull in the battle. I finally got across, but it was bloody slow. And then I had to like nose myself out with indicators on and just make traffic aware of me, so they all got over to other lane. What's this man doing? What's he doing? Right, mirrors, nice wide swing. I can't see what's coming from left, so just back him off, ready. There's nothing coming. Still nothing. Mirrors, nice wide swing. Glams, that's it. We go like, come on, you bloody thing, get up. Go on. Come on. Come on, you fucking thing. Doesn't like it, this daft, when it gets a bit of weight on its back and it's a bit slippy. I forgot to do that bloody semicircle there. But you're never sure whether it works. You press it and you don't know whether it works because there's no light comes on. But this daft does not like weight on its back. It's a tag axle anyway, but I mean, I've always known tag axles. But it does not like a full load on its back. We are fully loaded. With 28 tonne on back. It doesn't like it. Does not like weight on its back and starting from a standstill. A little bit of wet ground or anything, it won't go. It's just does not fancy it. Whereas the Scania will power you on. Nah, it's not sexy, it's not keen. Especially when you're kinking it round turning like I don't like it one bit. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, we wasn't quite fully up to weight there, so I'd come on bloody way, but his wind starts picking up. It took me a while to strap this load. And then
WWP Jason Road. Thanks, Jay.
No bother. And then I went back round and oh no, you're not quite up to it. They want you out of there, bang on your weight, so they want to put as much on as they can. Which fair play to them, quite rightly so. But I was thinking, it just took me ages to strap all this up. Now I'm going to have to take 3 straps off, roll the bloody things back up again, and then re-strap them when you put another 2 packs on. And the wind's now picking up, it's bellowing out, but what can you do? You can't argue with them. You just say, right, oh, no bother, thank you. You go back round and you start cussing under your breath thinking, for fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? But anyway, we're loaded here now, and we're loaded for Newport in in South Wales, boy. Oh, which is the exact same place I went to when I came here. Oh shit, wrong one. Which is the exact same place that I went to when I came here the other week. So I've been there once, I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where we're going. So yeah, we're going to come out down here to a place called Glams, or Glamis. I can't pronounce it, it's either Glams or Glamis, one of the two. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, because the people that are from round here will either laugh at me or get offended by thinking I'm taking the piss, and I'm not. I'm not taking the piss out your accent in any way, shape or form. I'm just not very good with pronunciations. I love Scotland, I love Scottish people. My wife's half Scottish, her mother's Scottish, her father was English. So my wife's half Scottish. I love Scotland. But yeah, we're going to come out to this Glams or Glamis, whatever the case may be, and we're going to make our way through there, and then the road comes out, and what I did is signposted for the A90. I turned right, then immediate left, dropped down, and I wish I hadn't have done. It was absolute dog shit when I got down to A90. In hindsight, what I should have done was try and turn left onto A90 rather than go across 4 lanes of freaking traffic. But I managed to find a lull in the battle, and I just managed to get out. But it took me about 15 minutes. Like, I just sat there, losing the will to live, wounded, devastated in myself. Do you know what I mean? Like on an episode of Laurel and Hardy, thinking, that's another fine mess you've got me into. But there's only me driving, so I'd got myself into it. But anyway, we're talking to another lad, and he said, when you come to that crossroads, he said, instead of going right, then immediate left, he says, turn left, head up the way, and then you'll come to a bit what'll take you, it's either over the A90 or under the A90, loop yourself back round, and then get on the right way. So that's what we're going to do, that's what we're going to look for anyway. Ha la 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 la. Uh-huh. So we're just backing him off. It's still quite damp, the road conditions. It's absolutely hammered it down this morning, all the way up Scotland, all the way from Carlisle when I got up this morning. It's absolutely non-stop hammered it down all day. There's no sunlight coming through them trees there, so that road's still wet and it's greasy as well. So you've just seen how the daft performs trying to take a left-hand turn. It doesn't like it one bit, it won't go. Tries to go on strike. Once it gets up and running, it goes very well, this truck. It just doesn't like standing starts in wet conditions. It'll not have it, not play ball. When it's got a full load on its back, it gets monk on. He starts wanting joint bloody union and everything. So all we're going to do is run you out to A90 here. I'm not going to bugger about. I'm going to stop on the A90 to I said restrap, just check over this, because I can't mind. I think I've got 15 straps on this load altogether. Yeah, I've got 15 straps on. I am carrying timber. I've got 2 straps going over that way, and then I have 1 coming in the middle on every section. I've got 2 big packs on top of each other, so 2, 4, 6, 8. I think, is it 2, 4? No, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 2, 4, 6 all the way down trailer. You know, 1 on top of the other, with 3 straps on each, and then I've got 1 pack up bottom, and 2 packs on top of that. So then I've got 2 going over the 2 packs, the 2 pack, and then 1 coming to the way. Do you know? Does that make sense? Anyway, you'd have to see it to know what I'm on about. Another driver will know what I'm on about. The reason being, from the best of my knowledge, which is, you know, you could probably write up back of a postage stamp, but from what I remember from me, you know, days of passing my test, and this is Glams now, it looks like a lovely place. From the days of passing my test and the CPC bollocks what I had to pass and that with strapping and this, that and t'other, and obviously from what I've learned in the 4 months I've been doing this now, if you put 2 going over one way and 1 coming over the other way in the middle, it kind of evens the force up. Do you know what I mean? If they're pulling over one way, then the other one pulling that way, it pulls them in tight together. evens the balance.
At the end of the
Counterweight,
road,
blah,
turn
blah, blah,
right,
blah, blah, blah,
then
blah.
turn left.
Right, so this is where I messed up last time. I turned right, then immediate left. We're not going to do that. We're going to go back here now. We're going to go left.
Turn right, then turn left.
We're going to go left here, because yeah, I turned right there and I turned left, as signposted for the A90. Absolute fucking disaster. Took me 15 minutes. Let me just make sure this bloody hurt's dumped. Go on, you little pig. Right, it's doing it there, it's doing it there. It's my own fault, I forgot to dump there before transferring. Yeah, disaster. So if I go up here now, apparently I can come back somewhere, next junction, I don't know, back across, or either over A90 or under A90, and that'll loop me round and back up right road. We're heading for Forfar, basically. And like I said, I'll get on A90 and I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna just check this load, because I've always find when I've just loaded at a place and I come out, you get a couple of miles down the road and then you get out and your straps are loose as shit, because it just takes a little bit of time, bed in, and all I mean. So I don't know whereabouts exactly this bloody road is that I want, but it'll be up here somewhere. Just something loop me back across, then all I mean. Some mirrors mindful. Braking up ahead, I think that's just because it's descending. I don't think the car will have an exhaust brake stroke retarder on it, but it's just backing it off. Some mindfuls of pedestrian here on the right hand side. Just walking along as you're doing, with stick. So just backing him off, we're still rolling downhill like. I could have pulled in here just to check this load, but I'll wait till we get up there 90. There's a couple of big laybys there. Jericho, the walls of Jericho. So yeah, I don't actually know where this junction is, I'll be honest with you. Not a clue. Just one of the lads I was talking to at our place says, yeah, instead of doing that, turn left, go up there, and it'll eventually put you across, you either said across or under A90, loop round in a circle, jobs are good. Yeah, it wasn't sexy that sat there like last time, frigging awful. It wasn't this here now, see. A90 Aberdeen, Dundee, Forfar, just up here. According to Atticus Navicus as well, we're a mile and a half off and then we're going to be bloody blaring. Bloody blaring. The nose bloody blaring. The nose bloody blaring. Have I not mentioned bloody blaring to you before? Ah, it's a new trend. It's a new trend now. They're all doing the bloody blah. Forget your Bebop Alula and She's My Baby and all that. They're all doing the bloody blah. It's catching on. It's like the Monster Mash, but without the makeup. The weather's picking up a bit better. It's windy. It's getting a bit windy, but it's you can actually see now out the way though. It was a bit crap this morning. You couldn't see anything. It was really cloudy, absolutely pissing it down. So my plan is to get towards. Get down to about Lockerbie tonight, I think, and I'll just park up there. Park up at Lockerbie night and I'll head down in the morning. I mean, I can run on. I could run on and use a 10-hour drive and run into a 15 and blah, blah, blah. I've not decided yet. I might do. I don't know what to do yet. But it's either going to be Lockerbie or, I don't know, maybe down the road, Penrith or something. We'll see. So just mindful. Cyclists coming towards me, opposite side of the road, traffic coming behind it, they're slowing, mirrors. So now then, where are we? So it's the A90 I want. Dundee that way on. Some mirrors. I've come out my way a bit here coming up there. I didn't realise it'd be this bloody far up.
Yards, go round the roundabout, first exit.
It's better than sitting in that fucking live traffic like. It's not sexy trying to get across there. Right, here we go, A90 Perth Dundee. Listen to us. Just mirrors, backing him off over towards this white line. And we
Go
don't run
round
up
the
this curve.
roundabout, first exit.
First exit, signals on, mirrors. Just gently on foot brake, mirrors. Now it's coming, they're going to the way. Mirrors, mindful pedestrian, looks like a lollipop man off duty. So just mindful, mirrors. Just backing him off because it does come round in a bit of a camber this like. Ah, I see what that meant. Yeah, you come under bloody. You come under A90.
300 yards, go round the roundabout, third exit.
There we go,
Then
see? Mirrors.
turn left.
Just mindful. Mirrors.
Go round the roundabout, third exit.
Mirrors,
Then
signals
turn
on.
left.
Mirrors. Mirrors, there's no coming. Straight out. Just taking our time. Just tickling and feckling here. We don't want too much gas going round here, else it'll not look good. It's not sexy. Mirrors as we come out. Mirrors. Signals off. Progress.
Turn left.
Right, there we go. We're back onto the A90. So just mindful here. Corner is a bit tight. Bends round sharp. Mirrors. You see the line where all the traffic's been. Mirrors. Signals on now. Mirrors. We're now joining from the left. There's a truck coming on, already on. He's moving over for us. Good lad he is. We'll just flash the man to say thank you. Mirrors. Signals off. Progress. In a right, so we are fully loaded, so it does feel a bit heavy pulling. She's pulling though, nevertheless. So first lay-by, there's one on the right there I can see, so there should be one on the left as well. So first lay-by, I think we boo him in. Boo him in, lad. Boo him in. Boo him in. Actually, we've only done about 17 minutes driving. Won't run down to Dundee? Eh? You fancy running down to Dundee with us? Aye, go on, why not? We'll run down to Dundee, yeah? We'll run down to Dundee, pal. We're rude not to, won't it? Yeah, we'll run you to Dundee. Just mindful, we're still going slow. We're still pulling, we're still going uphill. Doesn't look like, might not look like it on camera, but we're still going up a bit of a hill. Just levelling out now. Just levelling out, lad. Just levelling out now, pal. Mirrors. We'll run you to Dundee then, eh? Will that drop you off then? Mirrors, mindful. Now coming out this slip road, there is now, but it's no effect to us. Time now is 7 minutes past 3. So we've run from yard this morning at long time. Up to Arbroath, we've tipped that. It turns out I've been to that site before. I went a few weeks ago, so I recognised it as soon as I turned in on road towards it. We tipped that, then run across to Kirriemuir. Not loaded there, we're loaded for South Wales, Newport. Which will be about tomorrow dinner time when I get there, I think. I don't know yet. Not be far off. Just mindful, there's a truck up my arse now. Mirrors, slip road, mindful. Mirrors again. There's one in this lay-by here, mirrors. No, not lay-by, it's coming off actually. I should have known with bloody 300 yards marker, that would have been a bit giveaway. It's a slip road coming off. Thought it were a car stationary, a white one. Here's the truck, it's pulling out on us, it's going to attack us. It's coming. And we're pulling uphill. Pulling uphill, lad, pulling uphill. Actually, that was a big enough lay-by to just check this load. I'll just get it down the road a little bit and I'll stop and check. It's secure, I'm conscious with mirrors, there's nothing moving, but I don't know, I always find you come off a site when you've loaded. You go a couple of miles, a few miles down the road and you just pull over and check. And your couple of straps are like loosened off a bit, so just takes time bed in, doesn't it? Just there's a lay-by coming up, there's a truck in it, mirrors. I'll keep going. Actually, I've stayed in this lay-by one night. Sun's coming out. Brighter. One overtaking me. I'll take you through to Dundee, then there's a big lay-by to the side of Dundee there. I'll pull him in and we'll just check. We'll just jump out and check the straps. They're not moving, I can't see anything flapping in mirrors, but I always check after I've gone a few miles down the road, like. And yeah, we'll head off then, and we'll probably pick you back up in Wales or something in the morning. Be interested to see how far out and about in Wales I'm going, because as I said to you on this morning's video, they have altered the speed limits now. Everything that was 30 in Wales is now 20. Be interested to see how that pans out. Just come off that gas, we're now going to start descending down this hill. Down the hill. Mirrors. Just backing him off. Just tickling and feckling. Past 3 and bloody days gone already. It's bloody flown since I getting in yard this morning. We're at yard this morning, 6 o'clock, put my card in at 6 o'clock this morning. Bloody days gone. Goes quick, I tell you. Flies by. It's not work if you enjoy it though, is it? Excuse me. Some mirrors. Just mindful, there's a lay-by here with a truck in it. There's no lights on. We're not overly concerned about him suddenly just wanting to pull out. The bonny house there for sale. Would you want to live right next to a main dual carriageway like this though? I suppose you get used to noise after a while, wouldn't you? Just back him off, we're rolling on. We're downhill again, we're descending. I'm glad this rain's gone. It's shite, innit? Stationary car, mindful, mirrors. Often wonder what they're up to when they just park up there. It might be something to do with fields and farming, I don't know. It's a random place to throw a car on, isn't it? Will it get off? Is it stuck? You know? Has it been there since Friday? Who knows? Again, we're just backing off as we're descending again. Lay-by with lights on, mirrors. Coming up to roundabout, some mirrors. Just start backing him off now. We'll drop into a 40. We're just coming into Dundee. Some mirrors, traffic's braking from roundabout. Mirrors, just back him off. Gentle braking now, gentle braking on foot brake here. Just nicely bringing it. We don't want to be jamming it on.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
Just offer him up. Back box of an exhaust on grass there. Some mirrors, just mindful. Mirrors, we're out. Mirrors, there's a bus now outside of us. So just mirrors, nice and wide here. Leave bus enough room to come round us. Mirrors, as we come out, progress. Yeah, there's a bus at the side of us in this lane.
After
Traffic's
300
braking for the next
yards,
roundabout, so
go
mirrors
round
will
the
just start
roundabout,
backing him off now.
second exit.
Bus is still at the side of us. We're going to let this bus come through. Here we go. There's now a truck up my arse as well.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
Mirrors just over towards this white line, not touching it or crossing it, just so we don't run up this curb. Mirrors, we're clear, but there's a blue car now going to be turning, so mirrors, this is stuffed us up. Just sort that, transfer that over. Mirrors, we're out. Come on. Go on, lad. Mirrors, just mindful. Van coming round outside now. Mindful. Over towards white line. Just mirrors. Mindful where van is. Mindful in mirrors that we don't cut that curb. Progress. We are in a 40 as far as I'm aware. Just mindful. We're just rolling down here at 30. I'm expecting these lights up ahead for change. Mirrors. Just start getting ready like a coil spring. Start backing him off because the car in front's braking. I think these lights are going to change on us. Mirrors. Mirrors. We're now at the point of no return, so we'll gas him on straight through. We went through on amber. It's not safe to slam on braking then, so just a bit of gas as we come through. That was the point of no return as far as I'm concerned. You slam on, you're going to affect your load.
At the end of the road, turn right.
We're going to be turning right. However, we can stay in this lane and it'll fetch us round. Now, road conditions have dried out a bit because this is where it starts. If it's wet, it starts not like it did before. There's a new song in that. I think Jay-Z's currently recording it with Beyonce. It was like that, or words to that effect anyway. That's the hook, that's the chorus for it. Moves like Jagger, the beetle on a dagger. Stick to it, day job, Barry, lad. That's my coffee done. The traffic's quite heavy. I think when these lights change, we're not going to get through on this one. I think we'll be stuck behind the next one. But we remain optimistic.
At the end of the road, turn right.
Lights are changing up ahead, some mirrors. I very much doubt we'll get through them. It might take 2 goes. There's quite a few wagons in front of us as well. Mirrors. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Yeah, I'm expecting these lights will change on us now. They'll not let us through. We'll not get through on this sitting. I'll be amazed if we do.
Turn right.
Just mindful now, just getting ready. There we go, they've changed. We'll just come off this gas and we'll just roll up to the lights. However, we will get through next. So we'll get you through to the side of Dundee, then we'll put him up at big lay-by and we'll set her out to you. Well, lad. So, handbrakes on, we'll just transfer this here again. Just gives us that, just that extra little thing on tag axle for get us going. So I really do find it struggles this DAF if you don't. The Scania was bob on. But the Scania was 4 months ago. We're now in a DAF. That's Beyonce's next song. Shake that ass, shake that ass. It's a DAF and a DAF. Can you feel it? I think that's Beyonce's next song. I think if Jay-Z watches this, Jay, get it sorted, lad. You want to be getting on with it? There's a hit record in that, I'm sure. If it goes tits up though, don't blame me. I can just see Beyonce and a crew shaking that ass. Daff. I am backward, but there you go. But then, hey, you keep watching, don't you? Eh? Mirrors, lights have changed. Go on, son. Go on, lad. Go on. Come on. Go on. That's it. We're out nicely within our crease. So we are in a 40. Some mirrors. Progress. So we'll have a couple of roundabouts go through. There's a big lay-by opens up just on outskirts of Dundee here. Da diddle um diddle um do diddle um dum do do diddle um dum bread do. There's an old Scania, an old Gen, 16 plate, beautiful, beautiful machine. I love my 17 plate, I did. Well, it weren't mine, I didn't own it. And I was its full-time custodian, I bloody loved it. I was gutted when they took it off me. So mirrors, we are approaching a roundabout. Blue flashing lights coming towards us in the form of an ambulance or ambulance.
After 400 yards, go round the roundabout, second exit.
Some mirrors. Mirrors, just start backing him off now. Roundabout's busy, traffic's busy, right and left. I'm coming straight ahead, straight over. Some mirrors. Road conditions look like they've dried out nicely. That's a good sign. Just over towards this white line, we don't want to cut this curb and twat these railings. Some mirrors.
Go round the roundabout.
There's nothing coming, we're straight out. That black car's turning to the way, so it's no effect on us. Mirrors, signals on. Mirrors. Over towards white line. Mirrors as we come round so the trailer doesn't run up that curb. Mirrors. Progress. We are fully loaded, so we've not got the acceleration that the truck in front's got. We are in a 40 as well. Approaching another roundabout. I think we've got either this one or another, or this might be the last one, and there's a big lay-by opens up on left. I'll throw him in there.
After 400 yards, go round the roundabout, second exit.
Just start backing him off. Some mirrors. Looks nice round here, Dundee. I always remember when I was a kid, they used to do like, it was called a Dundee biscuit, and it just used to, I remember, I never had one because I could never afford one, but they were great big things. They were like shortbread biscuit with chocolate on, and I likened them to a tractor tyre. They just look like big tractor tyres. Mirrors, just mindful, where's this one going? Mirrors, go on lad, we're out. We're out, everything's going to the way. Mirrors as we come round, go on. Signals on. Mirrors. Again over towards the white lines so we don't cut this curb on the left with the trailer. Mirrors as we come out. Progress. Yeah, I remember they look. I just used to think that they look like tractor tyres. It was just a big shortbread biscuit in the shape of a tractor wheel, and I'm sure they were called Dundee biscuits. But I never had one. I could never afford one, and we never had any money. Do you know what I mean? I was lucky if I could afford 10 pence for a packet of Hubba Bubba. They were always just out of reach, just out of your price range as a child, you know, so I never had one. And I've looked for them everywhere since and I've never seen them. Yeah, they were called Dundee biscuits. Just shortbread biscuits with chocolate on basically, but I just used to think to myself, they just look like tractor tyres. They look massive, but then everything did when you was a kid, didn't it? Mirrors, mindful, slip road. There's nothing coming. We have just gone into a 50. We're still doing 40 though. I'm not sure if we've got another roundabout and then there's a big lay-by comes up, but after this industrial estate, I'm sure there's another roundabout. And then there's a big lay-by comes up on left. Some mirrors. Mirrors mindful slip road. There's nothing coming down it. We just come off that gas and we're rolling down this hill. Just backing him off, we're just coming up on 50. It is a dual carriageway. Mirrors, mindful, one just coming on, just looking to the left, there's nothing else coming up Slip Road. Yeah, there is another roundabout, I thought there was. Now I'm sure there used to be a truck stop over here on the right hand side. It's still got signposts on for it, but I'm not sure if it's there anymore. I've never been on it. It's like an estate over there with that Asda on, I think. Stuff. Mirrors. Quite surprised I haven't been to there yet, because there's wood in there, there's pallets, there's wood, there's all sorts. I'm quite surprised I've not been in there yet. Yeah, there's a sign here for services and the lorries only. Like
second exit.
I don't know if it's a truck stop. Somebody said there used to be a truck stop down there. I don't know if it's there anymore. Mirrors, we're just coming up on this white car. Just expecting these lights for change now. They've been on green for a while. You just get a sixth sense when they're going to change. There you go. Mirrors, mindful.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
Yeah, I try and watch how long lights have been on green for, then I don't bray on up to them because you just end up having slam on. Unless you're at the point of no return and then you can gas on and go through. But we'd have never have got through them in memory of man because there's always somebody in a car that'll slam on. Da, 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 da. So lights are changing, mirrors. Come on. Stay in this lane, it'll spit us out nicely into one we want. Mirrors, just mindful. There's cars coming up to the side of us now, so mirrors, just gentle round here. There's a car right at the side of me now, on the right hand side. I just don't want to cut it up with this trailer. There it goes, the white one. Mirrors, mindful, over towards centre at road because there's no white line, so we don't cut that curve. Mirrors, now I'm sure there's a lay-by or something comes up on our left hand side in a minute before we get on to down towards motorway. If that's the case, I shall put him in and we set her out of there. Just off that gas, just roll him down. There's another roundabout actually. Hopefully this is last roundabout. Should know I've come up this way this morning.
400 yards.
That was this morning, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Second exit.
Mirrors. Just going to come over towards this white line here so I don't cut this curve up.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
Mirrors. Mirrors, just watching, they're turning. There's one, no, where's they going? Put their indicator on, then they don't go anywhere. No, one's coming out. Mirrors, there's a white one coming round I think as well. silver one, we don't know where it's going. We're out. Mirrors, signals on. Ah, here we go, big lay-by. Right, this is where we'll say to Artie, we're going to pull him in here. So mirrors, signals on. Yeah, I'm just going to pull over here and just check these straps, just check this load before I set sail again. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've done you 2 videos today. I'll post the first one
After
shortly before we
200
leave.
yards, go round the roundabout, second exit.
Just get in front of this truck, I think. Right in puddle. Right, so I have been your old mate Borothy. Once again, you, my friend, have been beautiful. Thanks very much for watching. Mirrors as we come in. There's a car up my arse, so hopefully it'll have enough room to get past us. I'm just going to jump out now and just check this load, as I said, before I set sail down to Lockerbie. And I think that'll be me for tonight. Before I set off in a minute, I will upload this morning's video. I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. All the best. See you on the next one. Ta-ra.